Hi guys, it's me, Ariel, aka Smile for a Mom 91. I'm just sitting here today, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but maybe not. It's kind of gloomy out today. So I figured I'd do a video. Mr. Derwin 64, I was watching his videos the other night. I know he's subscribed to my channel, and he's been posting all these wonderful comments, and I haven't had time. I like to watch people's videos from start, to like the finish. So I've been taking my time and watching his videos. But he did a video about things he wanted to do after surgery, and I thought it was really neat, and I thought I'd do one. So that's what this video is about. But I did want to say one thing to him. He's from, I think he said he's from Texas, and I live in Florida, so I'm from the South. I mean, Florida's known as, it's popular among the retirement community is what I'll say. But he was talking about, huge plates with fried chicken and macaroni and cheese, and originally I'm from Detroit. I'm a city girl, but when I moved here, I love fried chicken. Or I did pre-op, and now that I'm post-op, I haven't been able to eat any chicken, let alone let it be fried, but obviously that's not really on the menu for me anymore. I just started pouring cats and dogs. I don't know if you can hear that thunder and lightning. It's pretty bad. Okay, so anyways, back to the video about things that I want to do after surgery or reasons. Sorry, I have a text that pops up. I do it on my phone, so I just had a text, sorry. Or like reasons that I had the surgery. So my very first reason I want to be healthy. I have diabetes, high blood pressure. I don't, but in my family history, diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis, high cholesterol, heart disease, anything and everything that is a complication of being obese runs in my family. Thankfully, I'm young, I'm 19, so I'm trying to cut some of that out, some of those issues out. I already have joint pain. I worked in retail for 3 years, and I worked at Old Navy. And I don't know if anyone's ever been in there, but it's just like a concrete floor that they put like a shiny coat on. So I walked around on concrete, kneeling, and another text. Sorry. I feel bad. Kneeling and crawling around on a concrete floor, that's part of the job. You gotta get down on the floor to reach some of the things that we have to fold or do whatever. So it was really tough. My hips and my knees especially hurt. I haven't really had much of that after surgery, because I've lost almost 30 pounds now, and I think that is a huge part of it. But we have season or annual passes to Universal and Islands of Adventure, which is one of the theme parks here in Orlando. And I cannot walk around. My hips, they hurt. I have to stop. My knees hurt, and I just have pain. Even sitting like crisscross applesauce, like crossing my legs Indian style, even that hurts. So that's a big part of why I did this. I'm tired. I'm 19 years old. Can you imagine what's going to happen when I'm 30 if I was still overweight? Oh my gosh, I don't even want to imagine. So that's one thing. Another reason is I'm a girl. I like to shop. I like clothes. I want to shop at a regular store. I want to be able to go with my girlfriends and go into any store I want to and find something. Because I'm sick of either being too ashamed, depending on what friend I go out with. If I go out with like my best friend, I'll go in any store with her. She knows. She'll go in any store with me, and I'll go in any store with her. She'll go to Lane Bryant. I mean, she's a size 0 at Hollister, so she's really like a double 0. But I'll go in Hollister with her, and then she'll go with me to Lane Bryant or, wherever I can find something. I go to like TJ Maxx and Ross a lot because they have a pretty big plus size. Old Navy even. I loved Old Navy when I worked there. But yeah, I want to go into a regular store and pick whatever I want off the rack with my girlfriend. I don't want to have to make 2 separate shopping trips in 2 different stores for us. I want to shop at the same store she shops at. And on that note, I'm sure most of the ladies, and I'm sure even Mr. Derwin himself said he wants to be able to go into the store and pick something off the rack. Because it's so hard, I have amassed a collection of shoes and purses. I have 3 storage totes, big like I was moving storage totes, 3 of those full of purses, and probably, I would say 30 pairs of shoes, you know. So my mom and my boyfriend, you know, cut me off on the shoes because I have so many. I have nowhere to put them anymore. My closet is full, and I have an under the bed storage that's full. And purses I'm cut off for a while, so I need some clothes. But anyways, next on my list, my boyfriend and I have been together for almost 4 years. He's very supportive, but he is 6'4" and like 260-ish. So, this is gonna sound horrible. When we first met, I weighed less than he did. This was, you know, when I was in high school, a junior in high school. I was not as heavy as I am now. I weighed less than him. Well, I weigh more than him. When I had surgery, I weighed over 30 pounds more than him. Now I weigh, you know, like 10 pounds more than he does. So, I'm almost there, but I want to weigh less than my boyfriend. That's a big thing. I want to weigh less. Like, you know, I'm a girl. I like things like that. I don't want to weigh more than my boyfriend does. At least he's not like, you know, I mean, he's tall, so the weight is well distributed. I'm 5'5", 5'6", and it's all right in my belly, so I want to weigh less than him. Another thing, he's never been able to give me a piggyback ride. I know, that sounds dumb. I know it does. But he used to be able to pick me up over his shoulder and carry me around. That hasn't happened. I don't want him to do that because, I mean, he's the big tough guy, and he can do it, but that's according to him. But I just, no. I'm not taking that chance and hurting him, and I would be so embarrassed. So that's one of the things I want. When I get down to my goal, I want him to be able to give me a piggyback ride around. I know. Another thing, I'm young. I'm 19, and my best friend just celebrated her 21st birthday. She went out to one of the local clubs. I couldn't go because I was only a week out of surgery, and I just didn't feel like I was ready to go to a crowded club where people were chain smoking and drinking and all that. But I've never been to a club. I've never been out like that, ever. So I want to be able to go out and have fun. I want to be able to go to a club with, or like, no, it doesn't even have to be a club. I mean, it can be like a concert, just any kind of like huge social gathering type of thing. I want to be able to go out, not be ashamed, not be embarrassed, not be afraid of just people staring at me like, who is this fat girl and why is she here? So, that's about all I can think of at the moment. But yeah. So thanks Mr. Derwin, 64, for doing that video, because it inspired me to do a video. And thanks everybody for watching. And I guess if I don't do another video this week, I'll update next week. Bye guys.